Guys, so welcome to the mystery box. I'm so excited that you guys jump on board and grab one of these boxes this month because we are making little turkeys. So you have everything in your box you're going to need. What you're going to want to start with is grab your big piece of wood and then your turkey head, and you're going to want to get them all painted up brown. So that'll be your very first step. I've already went ahead and did that just because obviously me painting is not the most exciting thing on the planet. So that's going to be your first task that you're going to want to complete, is getting that done. Once that's done, you can set that aside and you'll want to work on your turkey feathers. So what you're going to do with that is you've got your pre-cut pieces that fit on top of here, and you've got your Mod Podge. Yours is much smaller than mine. I would grab like a paper plate or something like that, just because you'll want to put some out and you're not gonna want to put it on something that you have to wash. It's just kind of a pain. So you'll go ahead and Mod Podge on your sticks like so. Then you'll grab that paper and you'll line it up and you'll set it on there to glue the paper on there. Now for this project, it's gonna stay pretty good as long as you got to put quite a bit on there. If you don't get enough glue on there, it's gonna pop back up, which is fine. If that does happen, just grab more glue and stick her back down. Some projects you put it down and then you can go over it too, over the top of it, and saturate the paper to get it to stick. But for this project, it's not gonna have that much, you know, wear and tear and stuff like that. It's just not really necessary. Sometimes you just gotta play with her a little bit. And then one of the ends is gonna be showing, the other one's gonna be tucked behind your turkey. So if it's not perfect like that one is, no big deal. So once you've got that done, I would just set those aside for a little bit and let those dry. Now the next thing we're going to do is I'm actually going to have you put the vinyl, your little turkey face, on there before we assemble the full thing. So pick what side you want to be your face and stick your little turkey head on there. Whoop. The little gobbler didn't want to stay on there. There we go. And then if like any of the paint gets peeled off, sometimes if it's not totally dry or whatever, you can always touch it up if any of that comes off. And go ahead and set those aside. And then you'll just want to make sure these are completely dry, your wood is completely dry before we move on to the next step. All right, so the next thing you're going to go ahead and do after you have your face on and everything is dry and ready to go, you'll want to start to attach the back of your turkey. So I would suggest getting some hot glue. If you don't have a hot glue gun and you just have normal glue, that will work as well. But if you're able to do a hot glue, that's just going to make your life so much easier, I promise. So kind of how I did it, I started out without gluing it first. I kind of got a back pattern figured out. I started at the bottom and then worked my way towards the top. So as you can see with this one, what I did was I took the first one and I lined it up with the other side. And then I put the second one on top of it to form the two bottom pieces. Then I took two and I just crossed them over, starting at this corner and going that direction. Then I did it in the opposite way from this corner to that direction. And then that left me 3 at the top to fan out for the top of your turkey. And then the last one, I just simply did it across. This will make it a little bit shorter than the other ones just because of going fully across the turkey. But I kind of liked how that turned out. You know, it just kind of alternated the feathers a little bit with that, but it's completely up to you how you want to do it. If you want your tail feathers to come out further than mine are, then don't cross it so far over, you know, maybe start there and have it stick out. But that's totally up to you. This is your workshop, your turkey. So kind of play around with it. That's why I say do that part before you start gluing and it's permanent. And then once you've kind of got a game plan in place, you can go ahead and glue those sticks right onto the back of your turkey. So once you've got your tail feathers on, you're just about done. You'll want to go ahead and glue your head on. So what I did is I just lined mine up at the bottom. It's hard to see, but you're going to cover it up. So maybe if you want your head up a little bit further, that's okay. However you want your head placed on there. Once again, figure that out before you glue it on. And then you can go ahead, you'll have the ribbon in your workshop. I just tied a simple little bow. I am no bow tying expert, so just a simple bow, glued that on there. And then I just took the leaves, I stuck them down first, and then I just put either you have a pumpkin or a little leaf in your kit, and then I just put that over it for the base of it. It's kind of hard for me to show you, but when I did do the front of it, I just made sure it was standing up so that I liked the way that the leaves laid when the turkey was standing up. So pretty easy to finish up, just adding your pieces, and then just make sure once your little turkey front is completed that you snap a photo of it and post it up on Facebook. We want everyone to see what type of workshops they are going to get to have some fun with when they pick out a mystery box. Well, thank you guys, and hopefully we'll see you next month.